Welcome to Strength and Conditioning Peer Teaching. I'm Leonie and today I'm going to be teaching the dumbbell fly movement. Okay, so a few health and safety tips to consider before we get into this movement. First of all, you need to always remember to warm up before you go into your main weight session. That's a vital key, important thing to your weights. For this particular movement, for the dumbbell flies, we're going to be using a flat bench and fixed weights. There are often benches in gyms that you can alter, so you just want to be sure that that bench is properly secure in a flat position. And again, with the fixed weights in a few gyms, you can get weights that you can alter the weight of them, so you need to be sure that you've got your clamps in position for them kind of weights, just to stop the weights coming off either end, just to prevent injury. So to begin with then, I'm just going to give a quick demonstration with an explanation, and then I'm going to get Manesh in while I just coach a few points for Manesh as well. So to begin with then, all you're going to do is you're going to first pick your dumbbells up, you're going to put them on your knees as you sit down, and from there you're going to bring them towards your chest as you lie down, so that they're on your chest and they're in a stable position. From there, you're going to extend your arms upwards, you're going to keep your elbows slightly bent now. You're going to imagine that in that position you've got a barrel on your chest and your arms are wrapped around the barrel. You need to keep a slight distance between them weights. You don't want them banging together. We're not after that, okay? We need to keep that controlled. So from there, we're going to take the arms down, parallel with the floor, keeping the elbows slightly bent. On the upward phase, wrap your arms around that barrel, keeping that slight distance. Okay? Okay, so you're going to sit up, weights against your chest, onto your legs, and obviously stand up, weights towards the floor. Okay, another thing to consider when we're doing this particular movement is you need to try and keep your knees bent at a 90-degree angle and your feet flat on the floor and your back straight. You need to try and keep them feet flat on the floor because that'll help you with your balance during the movement as well, okay? So quickly then, we're just going to get Manesh to come in and I'm going to coach Manesh through that for him. Okay, so Manesh, if you're going to sit down for me, lift them weights up onto your legs to begin with. Bring them in towards your chest and onto your chest. Brilliant. Okay, so from there then, we're going to lift them up. Brilliant. Keep them elbows slightly bent for me, a bit more. Okay, and the weights in a little bit. Okay, from there, we're going to take your arms down towards this floor, parallel to the floor, keeping them elbows bent. So the weights come just in line with your chest. And you're going to extend upwards. Imagine you've got that barrel on your chest, and you're wrapping your arms around that barrel, so you need a bit more of a bend in the elbow there. That's much better. Okay, so down, parallel to the floor, up, bit more of a bend in the elbows again, so imagine you've got that barrel there. Okay, so I'm just going to let you do that for a little while, Manesh. I'm going to observe you from the different angles just to check you're doing that right. Okay, that's brilliant. Feet flat on the floor. Back straight. Okay, good. Well done. Okay, just keep going for a few more reps, Manesh, okay? You can see that I'm just spotting underneath Manesh's triceps here, it's just his upper arm. Okay, that's just in case if he starts to fail on this lift and he's struggling, I've got this as a safety procedure, okay? We're using a fairly decent weight today, but we're not too heavy. But if Manesh was using a heavier weight, I'd spotted his wrist to prevent him dropping them on himself. Okay, you can stop there, Manesh. Okay, bring them towards your chest, the top against your chest, onto your legs, and onto the floor. Brilliant, thanks, Manesh. Okay, so flies are performed to engage the pectoral muscles in their most complete and isolated action. Not only the pectoral muscles primarily used, but we also use the upper arms for this movement as well, so the biceps and triceps as well there. This exercise will show you, being as though you're using your separate arms with the dumbbells, it will show you whether you've got one arm that's stronger than the other. Obviously, if you've got one arm that's coming up faster than the other, then you can tell there that one arm is slightly stronger. And from this, you can rectify this problem, which will in turn help you with your chest press as well. Balance is a key to this particular movement. So to begin with, until you've got the movement to a T, try keep it with a light weight, and then we can gradually get heavier, okay?